Welcome to the Garnet Bay Record Recreation Complex Toyota Pad for the first home game for the Under 12 AA Clarendon Toros of the 2024 season, and their take on the Belleville Bulls to start things off. And first one in here comes Hannah for Belleville into the corner against Eli Wright. Belleville digging away at the puck here in the corner now. Trying to get that puck behind the goal. Again for Hannah. He's going to get nicely taken down behind the goal by Batilier as they try and get that puck out. Belleville get the loose puck though. Looking for the slot area. That goes wide of the net. Picking this up here back in the zone. Taking it into the boards as they try and get back to the line. Now they come out through center. That lead pass for Knox is picked off. Here comes Eli Wright. Can't get it around Hannah, who brings it in. Hannah tried to split through. Can't get through the defense. And now the Toros come back with numbers the other way. Let out by Hutchinson, but he'll lose it at the line before he reached over the blue line. Here comes the chance back up the other way now for Belleville. Coming up over the line now. Was in a pressure situation behind the net. Wrap around in front. Patrick Watson in goal for the Toros, and McAvoy is in net for Belleville. There's the first shot that goes in wide past McAvoy and into the corner. Trying to get it back here to the line for Max Simpson, but it's Belleville back up the other way. Brought in here by Peterick. Peterick's pass is picked off. Nicely read at the other side by Rutherford, who swept it off the stick. Back over to the other side. That one's out of the reach. Still loose here at center. This is going to be Longo now. Longo's pass. He's going to cut right to the front of the net. Shot! Stopped there by Patrick Watson. His first big save of the season, as that was right in close. And that goes up through center now. Looking for the shot. That goes wide past the cage by Bradley Walsh. Kept in there from the line. Good job there at the blue line to hold that in as they try and hold it at there at center. Right back into the Belleville end. We're going to keep this in with Jacob King. He does his job at the line. Now he's got to dump it in back from the neutral zone, and he does. Right back in behind the Belleville net. Trying to win this battle here in the Belleville zone as they try and get this loose puck. Trying to get it back there for Jacob King and couldn't get it to him. Here comes the shot that's going to go in wide, but it'll come around the board zone. Belleville with a chance to clear, but it's the Toros that are on that. Trofimoff tried to get that in behind the net, but here comes Belleville the other way trying to get around Jacob King. King's pass up here now for Trofimoff. King turned it over there at center, and here they come, bringing it over the line with a pass. This is offside there to Belleville. As they touch it up, we'll get their first stoppage in play. Face off now, just outside of the Toros blue line as they scoop this up. This is Eli Wright, having Hannah all over him to try and dig that puck out. He's going to get some help in that corner to try and get it out. Here comes a chance now to poke it free, and he does. This is a 2-on-1. With Gage Knox trying to shoot this, just fired a wide pass McAvoy, and it comes around the boards to get kept in here. Back off to the corner to try and walk it out. He's right on his own, stopped there by McAvoy, and he'll cover up his own rebound. Faceoff is won by Belleville in their own end, so they try and get this puck out of their own zone. From behind the net, they're going to set this up in front, and that pass is picked off there by Belleville. Couldn't do anything with the puck. Oh, it's over there on the right side now to try and set it up in front. Try to go back to the line there for Eli Wright. Toros are keeping this in the Belleville zone, though. They're going to look up in front here for a pass. That's not going to get there, so here comes a chance now to dump it in. Over here to the side. Eli Wright tried to pinch in. He did his job to try and hold it. Still loose here from the side, and now the Toros will just dump it in deep. Behind the net it goes now for Belleville to scoop it up. Batilier is putting pressure on. He's going to cause a turnover. Getting help with Gage Knox in behind the net. A score! From a bad angle, and the Toros are going to jump on the board first. A shot from the bad angle by Gage Knox made it in, and it's 1-0 Toros. Always a good idea to throw that puck on the net. Never know if you're going to surprise the goaltender, and that's exactly what Knox did right there to McAvoy, who wasn't ready for that shot from the side of the goal. Drop pass, picked off there as Kemlow's pass was picked off. Trying to find Bradley Walsh at the side, and they couldn't get a pass over there to the right side of the net as they try and get it back here for Simpson again. Hutchinson doing his job, getting it back here for Max Simpson. And we're going to get a stoppage in play. Hutchinson will lose that draw. Here comes a chance to bring it in. That is Boyles who's going to lose it. And the Toros scoop it up. Led up by Hutchinson now with a pass for Walsh. Bradley Walsh comes up over the line with some nice moves, but one too many. Lost the puck there in the zone. Now they're going to follow the man back to the goal. Belleville are going to scoop this up out of their own end. Starting it out. He's going to lead this up through center with a pass. It comes tape to tape. Looking to get around the defender. Shot! And they score as he beats the right pad of Patrick Watson, and we're tied at 1. Face off now from center. Looking to move this up. That gets knocked down. Getting up here with Trofimoff and Ryder Wilson. Wilson trying to make his way through. Goes in behind the net. Ryder Wilson trying to set this up in front. Instead, try to go back to the line, and it got picked off. Here comes a chance now for Belleville to bring it in. Looking for the shot on net. Just wide of the blocker side. Coming around the side to try and get it out. Two Toros players couldn't get it out that time. And this will roll right back in. This will get picked up here by King. Gavin Armstrong, number 47. Armstrong overskated the puck there. Now he's got to get it back and regroup himself to get it to Poposky. From their own zone is Bennett. With a pass over here to the side. 3 Belleville players were coming in, but they got picked off there from center. And here comes Lucas Trofimoff. Trofimoff trying to get a shot away, but it's going to go off to the corner. Around the boards. This will get kept in by Gavin Armstrong from the line. And behind the net for Trofimoff, he looked up in front for a pass that was read well and picked off. From their own end, Belleville will just slide this down, and that is going to go for icing. Face-off now is coming off to the right of McAvoy. A big defensive draw here, or offensive draw by Bertillier. Back to the line. Eli Wright shot. Was his feet just fired wide from the slot area there. They score from the side of the net. Again, it's jammed in from the side of the goal this time. I believe by Brady Bertillier from the side of the net. Toros take advantage of another bounce off the back end boards and bounce it in from the side of the net as they've gotten 2 good bounces to go their way so far, and 2 of them have counted, which gives them back their lead. Late pass was out of the reach. Gage Knox tried to get this at center. Fired out the board, trying to catch up to it here is Longo. Longo, shot, just wide. Fired that one right through the crease area. Trying to keep this alive there at the line, but here comes a chance back up the other way. That is Bertillier racing after this puck. He's got a man sitting at front, which was Gage Knox. Couldn't get a pass out there to him though. Bertillier is still doing the work down low with Knox. Around the boards, Kershaw Kemlow kept that in. Good job by him, but now it's going to get poked out. Here comes a chance for Belleville now. Trying to get around the defender. Longo pass! Stop! Rebound at the side, and can't find it on his stick. Let out by Hutchinson now. Hutchinson to Kemlow, trying to make his way through. Shot! Stopped there by McAvoy. Rebound. Picked up back to the line for Max Simpson out of his reach. As that goes back into the Toros end. Simpson's going to have to hurry. He's got a man on him. It comes around the boards now for Bradley Walsh. Walsh couldn't get it out past Golden, so here comes Boyle's shot. Left pad stop there. Rebound! And another big left pad save there by Patrick Watson. Back to the line now for Golden. Golden shot wide of the net. Coming around the boards again here from the side. Max Simpson has to pick that up and pick it up and fire it around the boards. That gets out past Golden here from center. Golden's coming after this, trying to get it, but he overskated it. And here comes a chance now to skate it out. Boyle's kept that alive. Keeps it on side and now tries to make his way in. Here comes our first penalty. This is going to come for tripping. Grayson Rutherford is the one that gets the penalty for tripping. Belleville in that draw. Wilson couldn't stick to his man. Trying to get it back to the line for Golden. Taken away there by Ryder Wilson, but the pass is picked off. Here's Golden now. Golden chipping it to himself here in front of us. But now it gets tipped down the ice, back into the corner. Killing off more time on this Belleville power play. 50 seconds left to go here in period number 1. From in behind the net. Belleville will just take this from behind their own goal. Skating it through center now. He's coming in with Hannah. Hannah's pass. Out of the reach at the side. Here comes Gavin Armstrong coming over here. Armstrong isn't going to get there in front of the net. Right in front of the goal, and that's out of the reach. Kept in here by Golden. Golden. Shot. Hit the post. There's a ring that went off the post in behind Armstrong into the netting. And out of play. That was a kind of a slow-moving shot, but it did have Watson fooled, but he got a little help from his partner, the post, to help him out. There's a shot. That one's kicked off to the right with ease by Watson. That might be the final save of period number 1. The Toros trying to get that puck here out of their zone. But Belleville are right on it, looking for that final opportunity. Shot to the net. Will whistle in wide, and that will end our period number 1 here at the Garnet B. Rickard for this under-12 AA game between the Toros and Belleville. Toros took a 2-1 lead to the second period. 52 seconds left on the penalty to Grayson Rutherford. The tripping call that happened in the first period. So Toros have almost killed that off. That'll do some help as they dump it down the ice. And first one there is Brady Petillier, one of the goal scorers in period number 1. Trying to get this loose puck, but Belleville will pick that off. Skating up through center now is number 88. That is Langlois dumping it down the ice. No icing, as that's kind of a break there for the Belleville, I think. That might have been an icing call. Kept in here from the line, though. Good pressure on there by Brady Petillier. Made sure that shot didn't make it through, but it's still in the slot area, though. Trying to dig that puck out from some feet area. Poke back in behind the net. Penalty's almost over to Rutherford. Shot! Just wide of the mark and over the blocker hand of Patrick Watson as it's off in the corner. Kemlo trying to stick to his man, and it's still loose here to try and backhand it away. Keeping it there in the zone from behind the net. Looking to win this battle. Found there by the Toros, the dump. Right here at center to try and pick up this loose puck. He gets it with a chance to try and bring it in. This is going to be a hooking as it's offside. Face-off is won there by Belleville from their own zone. So here comes number 22 with a lead pass. He's skating it in, trying to bring this to the front of the net. Instead, pushed it off to the side. It's back in behind the Toros goal where Bradley Walsh will scoop that up. Chance to get this out of their own end. It's a lead pass through center as they bring it in. That is Rutherford's pass. It's going wide and down the ice. Back off to the corner it comes. Almost lost it in behind the net. Toros look to center it up in front. Going back to the blue line. Looking for a shot through screen. And that'll get covered up there and held by McAvoy. Face-off is won cleanly. Back to the line. A shot to the net. Just missed. Trying to keep this back to the line. This is Gavin Armstrong now. Armstrong, shot, redirected. Stopped by McAvoy, and he's going to hang on to that. Another face-off here in the Belleville, and again won cleanly this time. Here's a shot, redirected, and it goes in wide. Trying to find this loose puck here in the corner, setting it up behind the goal. As Hutchinson tried to do something there with it. But here comes Belleville up out of their own end. Skating with it through center. Here comes three back up the other way. Falling, but still keeping control of the puck, setting up in front. The Toros will take it away though. And lead it up through center. Brought in here by Jacob King. He almost lost it there, and does this time. So that was Gage King who lost that. Here comes a chance for Belleville, but they touched it in offside. Face off now, deep inside the line, trying to poke it through. Couldn't get it in. So it's still loose here from center. Ryder Wilson tried to get to that loose puck. They're going to bring this up over the line and try to cut through. Pushing it in behind the net. That is for Belleville. Looking to bounce it up in front of Patrick Watson, and that's not going to work. From in behind the net now. Looking to set it up in front. From the side, he'll push it over here. The Toros are going to scoop this up and go around the boards. This is a chance back up through center with a lead pass. Brought in here for Bennett Poposky, and Poposky's shot didn't get through. Coming up on the back end, though, is a shot on net, and that'll get stopped by McAvoy. Face off now is just outside. Looking to get this through a screen area and get a tip out in front, but it doesn't make it through. Behind the net was Lucas Trofimov. Trofimov tried to put pressure on his man, but out comes Belleville out of their own end. Not out, though. We are getting a penalty coming up, and it's a second straight chipping call coming up. This one is going to come to the Toros. See who's going to get this penalty here. It's going to be number 13. That is Bennett Poposky who gets it. Face-off now is off to the right of Patrick Watson, and it's going to be Peterick who's going to take this draw. Getting pressure on there, firing it over there to the side. Looking to get it back to the line. Here comes the chance to keep that in. But Freddie Hinkson was on that to try and get his man. Good job here by the Toros to try and get this out. It's a lead pass to try and make it through. Was Batillier and couldn't get through. Brought in again here by Belleville. Looking to take one to the front of the net, but he's guarded well. Made sure he didn't make it to the goal. Try to get this back to the line now. Keeping control of it. It's Peterick trying to take one to the front of the net. Stopped there by Patrick Watson, who closed up the pads and sends it out through center from their own end. Saw the pressure on. Stolen by Batillier. Batillier is stopped there by McAvoy, but we're getting a penalty coming up here to Belleville. This is another tripping call, but it's going to be for another team. We'll play 4-on-4 hockey for a minute and 8 seconds. And then the Toros will have a power play for 52 seconds from behind the net. Belleville will scoop this up to try and get it out, and it gets out past Armstrong. Going to roll in wide, and with it being 4-on-4 hockey, that goes for icing. Face-off now is coming off to the left of the goal. Gage Knox tried to win it, pushes it off to the corner. This is Golden trying to get it out, but good job there by Bradley Walsh. Setting it up for Gage Knox, who rolls it wide. Trying to get it out. That couldn't get out there past Sloggett, who couldn't get it out of the zone from their own end. Over here to the side. Good job by Walsh. He put pressure on his man. Back in behind the net it goes. Trying to get this from out of their own end, and this will get kept in here nicely by Gavin Armstrong. Armstrong again is in a battle against Sloggett to try and get that puck, and Sloggett is able to get it out on the backhand to try and dump it back in. Chapman over here to the side. He'll get a return pass. Chapman up through center, just hopping over a few sticks. Jacob King's got to go back here to get it and clear it away. This is two Toros coming in through center now. Trying to get a shot off. Might have got the stick on that. Good job there by Walsh to get a shot away. McAvoy made the save. trying to keep this in. He does his job. Good job at the line to hold the line and now keep it in from the blue line. That pass is broken up. Bradley Walsh has Gage Knox sitting right in front, but they can't get a pass out there to him. Good contact there, avoids a penalty. Bradley Walsh spinning off a few defenders. Now tries to walk it out. Bradley Walsh taken down. This will be a second straight Belleville penalty, and this one will come for hooking. Now it's a chance now for the Toros on a two-man advantage, an abbreviated one for 18 seconds. One back to Kemlo, shot! Can't redirect it. Bradley Walsh couldn't get a stick on it at the side. Now Walsh tries to get free. He's got a man at the side, now kept in here from the blue line, back over here for Kershaw Kemlo. Kemlo, shot! Right pad save, rebound Walsh, trying to get a stick on it and can't backhand it away. Taken off the side again by Bradley Walsh. But here comes now Belleville leading it in, looking for something short-handed. Cuts in with a shot. It's going to miss the mark. Come around to the side here. Up here for Bradley Walsh. Here come the Toros up through center now with a pass. This is led up here by Gage King to try and make it through. King got it back to the line, but nobody was there except Peterick. Peterick is trying to break free here and get through, but he's not getting there, as it's a nice defensive play to come back and sweep it off the stick. Here comes a chance now for Gage King. King's bringing it in. He's getting up there with Hutchinson and Ryder Wilson. Wilson will pick this up in the corner. Wilson tried to go back to the line. He had a poke past him. First one trying to get there. This will get taken away there by the Toros in their own end. They're going to dump this away through center. Here they come. Led up by Ryder Wilson. He's got a man to beat. That's Bennett off to the corner. Wilson up in front. Black jersey there to take it away. Kept in though from the line by Grayson Rutherford. 30 seconds left to go on the second penalty. That goes down the ice and back to the Toros corner. Rutherford's got to take his time as he's going behind the net, and he's getting followed back there by Peterick. Peterick trying to do something with the puck, sets it up from the slot area. Here's a shot, redirected wide. Peterick picking that up again behind the net. Looking to elude a couple of defenders and set up in front of the net. Taking off the stick though, and the Toros come out through center. Bringing it in. Up over the line with three. Can't cut to the net though, but he still had control of it. Ryder Wilson can't get it. Penalty is over to Belleville. Kept in by Rutherford. Rutherford. Shot on net. Stopped there by McAvoy, who will hold on to it. Face off again is coming off to the left of the Belleville end. Batillier thought it was going to be Boyles. Sloggett was going to come in there to take it, but now they finally find the man that's going to take that draw. Winning it back to the blue line. Here comes a shot. Redirected. Stopped there by McAvoy behind the net. Look at it, jam this from the side, and that wasn't going to happen. Around the boards, kept in here from the blue line. Trying to send one to the net. They had a couple of defenders up in front and couldn't get a pass to him. Freddie Hinkson again there was also trying to dig at it, along with Brady Batillier, but nobody can get their stick on that loose puck. Batillier tried to get to it, but he's going to get followed there in the corner from behind the net. Trying to win this battle. It's a 3-on-3 battle in the corner. Batillier trying to get that puck free for Freddie Hinkson as they're all battling at that puck. And coming out of this is going to be a penalty. They take both players to the box, so coincidental minors on that play. And in the corner, here comes a chance now for Hutchinson. From behind the net, just in the front. Bradley Walsh is saying that he scored. He's saying it's a goal. And the referee is pointing in the net. It is a goal. The Toros have jumped up 3-1. Walsh said he saw it in the net. So, and the referee finally found it and was poking in the net, saying it was a goal. So it's a 3-1 game. Face off here from center. Here comes a chance now for the Toros to bring it in. Chipping it over here to the side. Looking to make his way around the defender with a pass. That gets broken up. Toro do a good job to break that pass up. Right from the slot area. Trying to find that loose puck and get free. This will get kept in there. Now out. A chance to race after this. Was Gage King trying to get to it. Dump back off to the Toros corner, the Belleville corner. Under 5 minutes left to go here in period number 2. Look at us skate this all on his own. Is Golden trying to make it through, but he ain't getting past. Kershaw, Kemlow stood him up. Trying to get around the defenders. They set it up in front. Golden, again there at the line, using the stick to poke it free, but the Toros take it away and bring it in. Here comes Eli Wright with some moves! Right to the front of the net. Eli Wright looking for his own rebound, and McAvoy is able to hold on to it, but what a great chance there on an individual effort by number 2, Eli Wright. Face-off is won by Belleville and slapped around the corner. Bennett Poposky trying to get after this puck. Poposky will poke it behind the net. Around the boards it goes to try and keep this in. Good job at the line to hold it free. Bennett Poposky trying to keep it in there as well. They got a man in front, just over the reach of Trofimov, who was waiting for it, but it hopped over his stick. Langlois tried to make his way through. Langlois gets through. Got 2 players. Langlois pass, and they score on a one-timer from the side of the net. That is Peterick, I believe, number 19, who took a pass from Langlois and buried it in behind Patrick Watson, and it's back to a 1-goal game at 3-2. But that was a smooth move there by Langlois, though, to start that. And here he comes again. Langlois looking dangerous out here for Belleville, goes off to the side. Trying to get this out and get around the corner. Lee pass. Toros will pick this up to try and dump it in. This is a pass here for Bennett Poposky, who dumps that off to the corner. From behind the net. Belleville ain't getting around the first opportunity of Trofimov. So he comes around the other side, though. Another pass is read well there by Ryder Wilson at center. Here comes a chance for Belleville to bring it in. Got 2 players going to the net, but that shot is going to go in wide. Past Patrick Watson. Wrap around. Stolen aside. Kept in here from the line. Here comes another runner, and they score from the side of the net. And just like that, we are tied at 3. Momentum has swung to the Belleville side now after a goal by Peterick, and then that goal right there has tied things up at 3 and has us at a brand new hockey game on this Wednesday night in Bowmanville as that comes offside. Big win there on the draw, trying to dump it in. It's a pass, almost picked off there at the side. That is Sloggett getting it back here to the blue line. Trying to get it out. Sloggett couldn't get there. Batillier was in there as well. Here comes Boyles through center. Boyles with a pass. Trying to make his way through. And he was guarded well and made sure he didn't make one to the front of the net. Thrown to the front of the goal. Stopped there by Patrick Watson. But it's still loose there at the side. Belleville shot. Nice right pad stop there that time by Patrick Watson. Keeps the game tied. Around the boards past Sloggett and back into the Belleville end. Out in front, here's a chance, Gage Knox. He had a chance to fire away, but he ran out of ammo because he couldn't get his shot off. He was getting tied up in front of the net and couldn't get the shot he wanted on that great opportunity from the slot area. 2:04 remains here in period number 2 of a 3-3 tie. Face-off is off to the left of the Belleville end. It squeaks back to the line. Good job to hold it in. Hutchinson trying to bounce it off the back end net as it almost got tangled up on the netting area. Belleville scooped that up. Chance to move it out. Here comes a chance now. Up over the line comes Vandermeer. Vandermeer is in. And he's not going to get to the front of the net. Vandermeer will get taken down. And this will be another Toros penalty. And just like we've seen all game long, it's going to be a tripping penalty coming to the Toros. So a Belleville power play after they scored 2 to tie things up. They've got a chance to take their first lead of the game with a face-off coming in the Toros' end. Face-off is coming off to the right of Patrick Watson as Hutchinson is going to sit for 2 minutes or less. The face-off will be off to the right of Patrick Watson to try and get it out, and they'll clear it down the ice. All the way down, back into the corner. First one, trying to get after this loose puck. Vandermeer is coming over here now. Vandermeer can't get it out past Bradley Walsh. It's right up in the air, and the Toros can't do anything with it. So here comes Belleville up over the line with a pass. This is Vandermeer trying to get to it, but too far ahead of him. Belleville will keep this in, though. Get it over here to the side. Here's Golden. Shot, redirected, left pad save, rebound, backhand, they score. Out in front of the net, and Belleville have jumped up on a power play goal as they cashed in on a rebound off of Watson's pads to make it 4-3. Toros almost escaped this period. We're in the last minute. Trofimov shot is blockered off to the right by McAvoy. Turnaround shot by Trofimov just went wide. Turnaround now. The Toros try to get that puck, but it's Belleville who skated away. Over here now for Langlois. It'll be out of his reach. Trying to slap this back to the Belleville end. This is picked up here by Peterick in his own zone. Around the boards it goes. Penalty is still up there for the Toros, but that is over. Belleville didn't take long to capitalize on that penalty to Hutchinson and give themselves their first lead of the game. Here comes a chance now for Chapman from his own end. Chapman's bringing it in here for Belleville, but he's going to get tangled up and taken off the stick. Trip up there through center, but no penalty that time. Langlois, he's not going to get to the front of the puck. The Toros try to kick it to their feet. That's brought in here by Bennett Poposky. A shot. Stop there. That is the final save of period number 2 by McAvoy. Just when the Toros thought things were going their way after a goal by Bradley Walsh that made things 3-1. 2 quick ones by Belleville tied things at 3 and then took advantage of another tripping penalty to the Toros Hutchinson. And now Belleville, it's a role reversal from the first period as it's going to be Belleville that take a 1-goal lead to the third period. Here's a face-off to start our final period. Led out by Brady Bertillier from center as they poke it in. This is picked off there by the Toros, but it's going to be offside. And then the final shot after the whistle goes high and wide and over the goal. Brady Bertillier now to take this draw. Wins it cleanly. And Jacob King gets a chance to dump it in. This is off to the corner here for the Toros as they try and win this battle from behind the net. They're trying to get it back to the blue line for Jacob King, but Belleville take it away and backhand it out from their own zone. Now it's Gavin Armstrong. Armstrong tried to get it out. Bertillier trying to kick it to his stick here. Got it to the side. Here comes Freddie Hinkson. Drop past Bertillier, but can't take one to the front of the net. This is going to get try and dumped out. Toros have control of it. Get to the center ice. Shot! That might have hit McAvoy for that save. Trying to get this out. Belleville now trying to defend a 1-goal lead after 3 straight in that third period. Around the boards it goes. trying to get it out, but the Toros kept it alive at the line. That was Jacob King trying to hold it in, but this is coming back to the Toros, and this is Boyles who's going to try and beat Armstrong here. Right in front of the net. That's going to be cut up. Here comes Sluggett trying to get it back to the line. He's not going to get there. Still loose as Freddie Hinkson couldn't get away. From their own end, it's a pass through center. Knocked down by Gage Knox, who tried to dump it in. But it got knocked down there from center and cleared right back out. Eli Wright to scoop it up from his own zone. Belleville are going to skate this in. It's on his own. Left pad save there by Patrick Watson. And a big one there. Bradley Walsh lead pass. Here comes Hutchinson. Hutchinson's pass to the side. Stop there by McAvoy with a big save there. Trying to get it back to the line. That is Eli Wright. And it went over a stick. 2-on-1 the other way now. Here comes the chance as that pass is off to the corner. Behind the net it goes. Kershaw Kemlow puts us around the boards. Good job there. Bradley Walsh is on his own. If he can get that pass, and he does. Walsh, shot. Stopped there by McAvoy, who stands up to make that save and holds on to it. Face-off was off to his left. Toros try to keep this alive and walk it out right to the slot. Stop on that redirection, and McAvoy had to make sure he had control of it. He did, and he holds on for another draw. Ryder Wilson trying to win that draw. It's a scramble one. And Belleville were able to scoop it up. Trying to get this around the boards. Eli Wright had it. Thrown to the net. And just wide. There was no Toro in front of the net to get to that loose puck. Ryder Wilson will put it behind the goal on his backhand. Around the boards, Kershaw Kemlow tried to dump it in. Puts it in behind the net. Getting some help with Bennett Poposky, but they can't do anything with the puck, though. From their own end comes Belleville as they have control of it. With a pass here to the side. Catching up to it there was number 6. That is Longo, who's going to dump it into the Toros end. Poposky trying to get through and can't get out past Langlois, who brings us in offside. Face off now from center. One there by the Toros as they try and catch up to this puck. Poke back in, as that was against Gloudon. Batillier trying to make his way through. Brady Batillier trying to cut one to the net, but it's just a roller that McAvoy is going to hop on. Face-off was off to the left of the goal. Right back in behind the Toros net, or the Belleville net. Keeping that alive there was Max Simpson, but here comes Belleville back up the other way with 3 coming in. 2 Toros are back. That is Grayson Rutherford doing his job defensively. Around the boards, that'll get picked off here by Boyles. Trying to do something here with the puck. Boyles is pinned against the boards against Max Simpson. And Batillier, though, still came in with the puck. Throws it in front, and the Toros will take it away with Gage Knox. Knox is getting up here with Batillier through center. Gage Knox trying to get a shot off. Good block on the way through. Didn't make it through. Here comes a chance, though, but they couldn't set it up from the side. Through center they come. He's coming up with 3. The pass was in the feet, though, of Bennett. Around the boards, kept in by Golden, a shot. That might have hit his own player, Gloudon, on a redirection. Grayson Rutherford got it and cleared it away. Here comes a chance now for Hutchinson through center. Hutchinson has 2 to get through and can't pull the trigger to get through to the net. So Golden takes it away with a pass. Tried to get it over there again. Here comes a chance. Push back in behind the Toros net. Looking up in front. Out of the reach. This is going to come right in. Down the ice. McAvoy's going to steer it off to the left. Toros have control of the puck, but can't shoot one to the goal, though. Here comes a chance now. Cleared out. Gavin Armstrong tried to do his job there against Vandermeer, but here comes Belleville. Belleville's shot. Stopped there by Patrick Watson, but there was a rebound laying there. Look at it jamming up in front. Langlois back to the line. Bradley Walsh picked it off. Here comes the chance back up the other way now. The pass for Walsh, trying to get through. He is cut off there before he could pull the trigger. Kept alive though. Bradley Walsh again, thrown to the front of the net and just out of the reach of Hutchinson. Back up the other way they come. 2-on-1 to Folk. That is Vandermeer trying to get through. His shot was blocked by Kershaw Kemlow. Still threw one to the goal, and Watson kicked it off. Around the boards for Walsh. He can't get it out. Long goal again, kept that alive. Peterick is going to try and help him out. Good job here by Walsh. Here comes Peterick, though. Peterick right in front of the net. Has Langwall in front and just over his stick. Back up through center they come. Led out by Gage King. He's bumped off the puck, though, at the side of his bench area. From their own end. Here comes a chance now for Eli Wright's pass. That was broken up at center and now rolls back into the Belleville end. Just cleared off to the side by McAvoy. Bennett Poposky tried to keep it alive on the wall. They tried to get it back there for Ryder Wilson, who did his job to keep that in. Eli Wright was going to be offside as that came over the blue line. Belleville with a chance to dump it in. That was over everybody. Back here in the Toros end for Eli Wright. Wright doing the smart play, getting around the defender, and now for Bennett Poposky. Wright, chance to clear again. He'll clear it away through center. Dump back into the Toros end. Kershaw Kemlow on that loose puck. Puts it to the other side. There for Lucas Trofimoff. Trofimov's pass through center. Here they come. Led up by two. Led in by Ryder Wilson and Ben Poposky. Poposky trying to get through to the pass for Wilson. Stopped. Trying to find it there. And McAvoy is able to find it. Either him or the defenseman were able to cover that up and take away that chance by Ryder Wilson. Now Wilson takes a draw. They got one cleanly. Bennett Poposky is going to take a penalty now. And the Toros are going to be shorthanded. This is going to come for boarding. Face-off now is off to the right of... Trying to get it out, he does. Freddie Hinkson trying to race after it. Hinkson was on a man, though, and couldn't get to it. Here comes Glowden. Glowden tried to make his way through. In behind him there is Boyles. Boyles now with the puck. Boyles throws it in front. Nobody there, but kept in from the line. Good job there to come in. Shot on net. Nobody there to block the tip. Cleared out past Golden. This is a chance now for Freddie Hinkson. This is going to be interference. Coming up here to Belleville as soon as they touch it up. Faceoff is now off to the right of the goal, trying to win it. Slapped around the board. Jacob King tried to keep it in. He does. Shot! Strapped there and blocked it away by McAvoy. Wrap around though. McAvoy lost his stick. Toros trying to take advantage by keeping it in the Belleville end. Trying to win this battle there in the corner. All the Toros are in there to try and dig it out, but it was finally stuck in there long enough to get a whistle. What that whistle also got was McAvoy's chance to get his stick back. Here comes a chance now to butt that back behind the net. Penalty to Golden is still going, but right now we're 4-on-4 as the Toros have a penalty to kill off as well to Bennett Poposky. Gavin Armstrong has it from center. Pokes it in, trying to cut one to the front of the net. Had a couple of players on him, so here comes Belleville through center. Gage Knox was right on that puck and poked it out. And Belleville take this from their own end. Looking to make his way through, gets past Knox. This is Bennett, shot, gets stopped there by Patrick Watson with a stick save. Armstrong trying to get it out. It's going to be a collision at the side against Peterick. Peterick back to the blue line, a shot, easy, glove hand save there by Patrick Watson, who saw it right in the leather. Gage King now to take this draw in his defensive end to try and get it out. Dropped it back the line. Trying to get it out, a couple of opportunities to do it. Here comes Eli Wright to do just that. Coming up with three. Eli Wright leads the charge, and that charge is going to be led in offside. Face-off now is just outside of the blue line now. One, and here's Bennett going back in his own end, firing it out. It's now a Toros power play, but only for 25 seconds. And they'll have to start it from their own end by Kershaw Kemlow around the boards. Try to get it out. Belleville on that puck though. We'll poke it off to the side. We approach 5 minutes left to go here. 10 seconds left to go on the penalty to Golden. Trying to find this loose puck and get it out. It's chipped out through center and poked back into the Toros end. That does it for the power play. Now exactly 5 minutes left. Toros down by a goal. Here comes Bennett Poposky. Poposky over the line, stays onside, getting hooked up as it gets pushed behind the net. Here comes Belleville though. 2 coming up, 3 coming up. Peterick, pass! Great save there by Patrick Watson. Coming across with a blocker hand. Here's a shot, skipping in. Another turnaround shot, right to front they score. From the side of the net as Belleville were able to sweep that in. It hit a defender in front and went right to the side for an open net. And it's 5-3 Belleville. Ryder Wilson now to take this draw. Golden has control of it in his own end. That pass is read off well by Grayson Rutherford. It would have been offside. Back in behind the Belleville net. Trying to put pressure on his man, but he takes it in behind his own goal and then gets bumped out by Trofimoff, and that's going to be another Toros penalty. Coming up with a hit behind the goal. Face-off now is just in the Toros end. Here comes a chance for Golden. Shot! Stop! Rebound at the side is swept in wide. Now the Toros have got to kill off a penalty now. Golden keeping this alive against Ryder Wilson. Still loose as Glowden tried to get a stick on it. Here comes a shot to the front of the net. It's not going to get there. Ryder Wilson scrapes it up. Coming up with 2 in Bertillier. Ryder Wilson trying to cut free. Cuts to the front. Can't shoot it though. Here comes a chance now for Peterick the other side. Peterick's pass through center. They're coming in. Boyle is ahead of the play. Face-off now just at the Toros bench area, won by Toros. Trying to get it out. This is knocked down here from center. Trying to knock this down and gets fired out. Here comes a chance now for Freddie Hinkson to try and make his way through, and he wasn't going to get in. Around that a couple of defenders. Peterick try to get it back to the blue line. He does, but couldn't shoot. Trying to get after this loose puck now as Gage knocks. He's taken down. That'll be a Belleville penalty coming up. Face-off now is just outside of the Toros zone. One here by Belleville. With a chance to try and skate through. Gets past Eli right down the ice. And it goes for icing. Trying to win this draw, get it back to the line. Pushes it back in behind the net. Can't get it out though. Good job. And a big collision at the side. Here comes a chance. Trying to cut through. Backhand shot is stopped there. And we'll get the whistle. Now a advantage for Belleville for 27 seconds. As that penalty to Eli Wright. Bennett over here to the side. We're going to get a shot through screen area. That is caught. Trying to find it. There is Patrick Watson and couldn't. Slap shot this time. Redirected and stopped by Patrick Watson. Lamore now to take this draw. Gets back to the line. Bennett to the other side. They're going to look to get a shot through the screen. Face-off circle shot, and they score. As that shot goes high and over Patrick Watson for a power play goal. And it's 6-3 Belleville. Face-off here from center now. Hutchinson's going to take this draw. Lamore wins it for Belleville. Trying to kick this over here to the side. This will go over the stick and back into the Belleville end. Trying to win that battle here. Max Simpson tries to join the rush as well, and it's going to come free. Out there from center against Grayson Rutherford and couldn't do anything with it. Hutchinson will pick that off. He's coming up here alone. Black jersey all over him. Made sure he didn't make his way through. So here comes the chance. Let out by Bennett. Bennett can't get through. Poked off his stick. Kept alive here at the line by Lamore. Putting it in behind the net now. Can't set it up. A turnaround shot. Not going to get through. Back to the blue line it goes. Blocked on the way through, and this will get picked up trying to make his way in. Backhanded. Hutchinson couldn't get to it as this gets cleared out against a chance to try and get to that loose puck. This is Bradley Walsh trying to make it in. Walsh trying to cut one to the front of the net, and he gets taken off his stick. And we are at last minute of play of the third period. Here comes Belleville leading it in. Drop pass. As that shot there by Stapley went wide of the net. Belleville will get this from behind the goal and try and set it up in front. Good job there to try and stick this man. Good read there by the Toros as they clear this away. Out of the reach of Golden. Stapley will get it. Clear this down the ice. Linesman was in the way. This would go for an advantage for Belleville. Trying to get this up in front, but Gavin Armstrong was on his stick. Behind the net. 20 seconds left. Slapped around the boards here. Golden trying to keep it in. Poke past him. And then there's a penalty coming up here for the takedown of Poposky. And we'll get the whistle. Ryder Wilson now to take this draw deep in the Belleville end. Here comes a shot. Not going to get through. Good block on the way in. Trying to get this loose puck here in the corner now. Trying to dig after it and get it out, but Belleville just take it in behind the net and kill off the remaining seconds of this game as the under 12 AA Toros are going to drop their first home game of the season to Belleville. It was going all their way in that second period when they jumped to the 3-1 lead, but then Belleville were able to click for 2 straight goals, which tied things at 3, and before the end of that second period, were able to get a power play goal to go up 4-3 and added 2 more in that third period to make sure the Toros couldn't mount any comeback. So thank you for watching on this Wednesday night. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.